Dear Pastor Bob, I'm struggling to get my heart into worship. I can't seem to start singing to God with the passion. If I try and have some quiet time with Him, I always screw it up and can't seem to get my heart involved. Then, before you know it, I'm completely out of it and doing my own thing again. I'll change worship music to non-worship music and will completely forget that I'm supposed to be in worship. It's another example of trying to force our heart to do something that it's not into. Developing a relationship with God is simply that. It's allowing your heart to get involved and falling in love with Him. That's a pretty important thing. If you told your wife that you were forcing her to spend time with you, or you were forcing yourself to spend time with her, and that this time was set aside to do that, and you just can't quite get into it, you'd have a problem, wouldn't you? But that's not what relationships are all about. You spend time with your spouse or your girlfriend or even your friends because you love them and you have a desire for it. You see, the desire happens first. You can't bring yourself to a point of intimacy, and worship is that, before you fall in love. And that's the whole thing. Now, how do you go about doing that? We talk about the Holy Spirit inside all the time. And it's all about practicing the presence of God. It's all about allowing Him to move in your inner being. It's all about this communication and really guarding it so nothing else gets in the way. There are people that call themselves Christians. Their life isn't involved with almost anything Christian. The bands they listen to, the things that they're involved with, none of it is Christian. In fact, much of it is the opposite of Christian. And then they wonder why they can't seem to connect with God. Guys understand this with porn. Lots of married men, maybe you're one of them, struggling with porn. Why would you do that when you're married? You have a wife. Why porn? It's the same thing. Things capture your imagination. Things capture your attention. And whatever you give attention to, that's what's going to lead you. And a lot of times we have life porn, where everything we do seems to take us away from God. You and I have choices every single day. I love music, and I don't just listen to Christian music, but I guard my mind. And I make sure that the music I listen to matches my lifestyle. There are things that I believe in. I won't listen to something that doesn't, because I know those songs get stuck in my head. I don't hang out at places that I know are going to lead me in a different direction. I don't pursue things that I know will lead me in an opposite direction of God. You see, it's all about guarding my relationship with Him. And once it's guarded, and once I allow Him to capture my heart, well, worship is a result. It doesn't happen first. It happens as a result. I hope that helps you. And I hope that you will begin to look at your life and see what things might be cutting in. And one day, when you begin to eliminate those things, and you begin to see that there are, problems, maybe with some of the things you're involved with, I don't know you, but I think that's probably the case, then you're going to find that one morning you're going to wake up and feel like worship. And it's going to happen because it's a result of your relationship with God. God bless you. Have a great day.